All right, it's time to step it up a notch. Let's do multiple conversions because you know what? Sometimes you can't just go directly from one to another. You have to kind of do an intermediate step. What do I mean? Well, real simple. You're still going to use the dimensional analysis, and you got to remember, just cancel the terms. Do this properly, and I'm telling you right now, most chemistry teachers use dimensional analysis. Most physics teachers use dimensional analysis. You're going to learn it here first. Woohoo! Okay, so I need a good example right here. Check this out. Convert 2.4 kilometers into millimeters. Now, sometimes you have to do an intermediate step because I don't know about you, I can't go directly from kilometers into millimeters. It's hugely impossible. So let's go. Let's rock. Let's see what we have to do. I know how to convert kilometers into meters. That's what this step tells you right here. I'm converting kilometers into meters. Remember, whatever you want to get rid of, put it on the bottom. So check this out. A kilometer and a kilometer cancel because I know that there's 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. But now I'm in meters, and I don't want to be in meters. I want to be in, guess what? I want to be in millimeters. So guess what? I'm going to get rid of the meters again and convert it to millimeters. And I know that there's 1,000 millimeters in 1 meter. Look how these things cancel. Millimeters and meters cancel. Kilometers and kilometers cancel. I did 2 steps. I converted the kilometers to meters first, the meters into millimeters. So check this out. I am left with, guess what? 2.4 times 1,000 times 1,000 millimeters. And that's easy because all you have to do is add the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros means I got 2.4. 6 zeros means bounce the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And that's going to be millimeters. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And check this out. 1, 2, 3, yoink. 1, 2, 3, yoink. I got 2,400,000 millimeters, and I didn't even need a calculator. That's the beauty of the metric system. Okay, now we're going to do exactly the same thing, but this time we're going to go and do this with the imperial system. Oh, no. Yes, same idea, but guess what? You're probably going to need a calculator for this here, sports fans, because that's can be a little on the tough side. Okay, so I'm going to do B first before I do A. B is easier. Okay, let me show you how to do it. Now, I know I'm converting yards into inches. I know there's a conversion, yards into inches, right here. But I want to show a multi-step conversion. I know this is going to be 9 times 36 and whatever that works out to be, right? Okay, but I want to show a multi-step conversion. Watch this. I'm going to convert 9 yards. I'm going to convert it into feet first. So if I want to get rid of the yards, what would I do? Well, of course, yards would go on the bottom. I want to convert it into feet. Feet would go on the top. I'd look for my yards feet one, which is right here, and notice that, oh, 1 yard is 3 feet. Beautiful. Now, check out what cancels here. The yards cancels with the yards. I'm now, if I go 9 times 3, which is 27, I've got 27 feet. That's how it works. Oh, but I don't want feet. I want inches. So guess what? I have to convert it one more time. Well, feet on the top, you're going to put feet on the bottom. What do you want to convert it into? I want to convert it into inches. So I'm going to go over to my little conversion, and I'm going to say, oh, look at that. 1 foot, 12 inches. 1 foot, 12 inches. So basically, think about this. The feet now cancel. So I'm just going to go 9 times 3 times 12. 9 times 3 times 12. Let's bring up our calculator. Here we go. 9 times 3 times 12, which works out to be 324. This works out to be 324 inches. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, I know you're saying, well, why didn't you just use the 1 yard is 36 inches one? Because I wanted to show you the multi-step. I wanted to show you a simple question where the multi-step works, okay? Plus, think about it. Where did 36 come from? Huh, check this out. 3 times 12. There's your conversion of 36 inches makes 1 yard. Aha! And that was developed by a multi-step system. Whoa. Okay, so let's go into one that's a little bit more complicated. Okay, 7 miles. We want to convert that into inches. Why? I don't know. Kind of silly if you ask me, but okay, let's figure it out. 7 miles. Now, again, if you look on this wonderful conversion, there is no miles to inches. Okay, so you're going to have to do an intermediate step. You can go miles into yards if you like, or even miles into feet. Totally whatever you want. But remember the pattern that we had. Okay, you want to get rid of something, put it on the bottom. You want to convert it to something. Okay, let's convert this. Let's convert it into yards. Okay, there's 1760. There's yards. Isn't that wild? Okay, so look at this. Miles and miles cancel. So now you're in yards. You don't want it in yards. You want it in, inches. Okay, so get rid of the yards by putting it on the bottom. You want inches on top. You can finally use that conversion. Okay, 36 inches. Holy smokes, in 1 yard. Look at this. Yards cancel. The only thing that's left is inches. All right, so here's where you got to use Mr. Calculator. 7 times 1760 times 36. Oh my goodness. 7 times 1760 times 36. Oh, works out to be, check this out. Wow, 443,520. 443,520 inches. Why would you do that? I don't know, but it's kind of fun, don't you think? Yeah, okay, you can argue with me later. Here we go. Let's go to this one. All right, we're going to take 252 inches. We're going to convert it in yards. Again, this is one of those multi-step ones. I want you to show this multi-step. So try this. Stop the podcast right now. See if you could try this on your own. Show me a multi-step, all right? Okay, you stopping the podcast? Probably not. Okay, fine, then I'll do it for you. 252 inches. We want to show a multi-step, so let's get rid of inches first. Let's convert it into feet. Okay? Now, remember, 12 inches make 1 foot. Okay? Go back to your conversion table and you'll see it right there. Now, look what cancels out. The inches and the inches. So you're in feet right now. You want it in yards. Okay, here we go. So get rid of the feet. They go on the bottom. Get yards up here. 1 yard, 3 feet. So check this out. Feet and feet cancel. But remember, see how everything's in the denominator? That's in the denominator, that's in the denominator. So guess what? You're going to take the 252, you're going to divide it by 12, and then going to divide it by 3. Okay, so let's go back to our calculator. 252 divided by 12, right? And then you're going to have to divide it by 3 to make it work out. And guess what you got? You got a beautiful number of 7 yards. Ah, beautiful, gorgeous. Last one for this podcast, and then we're going to go a little crazy coming up soon. Okay, 8 miles into feet. Show a multi-step. Okay, so here we go. 8 miles. All right, get rid of miles by putting it where? Yeah, you got it, on the bottom. Let's do multi-step. So feet, I don't know what can convert it. How about yards? Let's convert it into yards first. Well, I've got that somewhere. Ah, right there. There's the conversion, 1760. Okay, so here we go. We got 1760 yards in 1 mile. But check this out again. Show the cancellation. That's the coolest part about this dimensional analysis. If you show the cancellation, this works out to be really, really easy. Now, you're in yards right now. You got to get rid of yards. Yards on the bottom. Okay, what's on the top? You want feet. All right, so this is going to be 3 feet, 1 yard. So you're going to take 8, multiply it by 1760, multiply it by 3. Here we go, 8 miles. Multiplied by 1760, multiplied by 3. Done. Punch it. You got 42,240. 42,200 and what was it? 40? 40. Okay. There you go. 42,240. Those are really nice calculations. Those are specifically designed to give you pretty numbers. What I want to show you next is what happens if they're not pretty numbers. Oh boy. Yeah, something to look forward to, I guess.